All right, welcome back to episode 60 of the Alec Frengos Show. This is a sports podcast centered around NBA and NFL. Today I'm joined by Joey Price, Wyatt Thomas, and Carter Arseneau. And late night, it's a good night to talk some football. We're about less than 4 weeks until the first Sunday.
Jesus.
20-some days till the first game on the Thursday. Dallas and Philadelphia. So we'll finish off some of these division predictions. We'll also get at you with Defensive Player of the Year, and I think I also have a couple more questions in my notes, and we'll figure that out when we get there, though. So let's just go right off the bat here, Joey. Defensive Player of the Year, start us off. Why don't you?
My Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Micah Parsons. Obviously, he's holding out right now, but I think Jerry Jones and him will agree on a contract before the season starts, and I just expect him to tear it up this year.
But this is good choice, obviously. Micah Parsons, we all know, one of the best players in the NFL, straight up.
100%.
Yeah.
My question to you, Dak got paid 4 hours before that game started, I'm pretty sure. It was probably noon before the NFL Sunday last year. Jerry Jones paid him. Same thing happens with Parsons. Is Jerry Jones going to do this dramatic thing and then he's going to give him a bag?
Yeah.
It's kind of more scary, that he says he kind of wants out and that he's
negotiation
kind of
he doesn't actually want
I get that, but he's still when he's kind of bitching on Twitter and some of his teammates are bitching as well.
I mean, not that Jerry usually does things the way things should be, but I'd be way more open to paying Micah Parsons a premium contract than paying Dak Prescott a premium contract.
So I just want to set everything consensus very quickly. Micah Parsons is the best player on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Oh, it's him or CD.
Him and CD are pretty
I mean, they're
close.
both top
They're both
three at
top
their position.
I'd rather have
So.
top 3 edge rusher than a top 3 wide receiver.
Yeah,
fair.
That's my opinion.
That's fair, but that wasn't the question.
Is he the best player on the team? Who do you think's who's more valuable?
Okay, then it's Parsons. That's a different question, though.
How does more valuable separate from the best player on
More
the team?
skill does not necessarily equal more valuable. You can be the most skilled kicker in the league.
So do you think
you're not necessarily more valuable than a good position? Move on. It's irrelevant right now.
you think CD's more skilled at his position than Micah Parsons is?
Because
I think Micah Parsons is the most skilled edge rusher in the league. He's not the best, but he's the most skilled. Quickness, agility, get off, power. He's basically a linebacker playing edge.
I would say same with Joe. I think they're both top 3, so I'm not going to pick a side.
Most valuable player is Micah Parsons on the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
Okay. Agreed?
Yeah, I 100%.
Agreed. Okay. What's this contract? How do you see this shaking out with Jerry? Because he's a drama queen. He did this with CD, he did this with Dak, he did this with Trayvon.
It'll probably be similar to Dak, and I'd expect him to be the highest paid edge rusher.
He better be paid before the season starts.
Well, he probably will.
Hope so.
I don't think they'll go into this season in a tough division without their best defensive
Going into
player.
Philadelphia.
Best player, let alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wyatt.
My defensive player of the year pick is a guy who's in kind of a similar situation, looking for a contract. I'm going to go with Trey Hendrickson. He's led the league in sacks, I believe, 2 of the last 3 years, and has proven to be one of the more elite edge rushers, and that's usually who that award goes to. So I'm going to take Trey Hendrickson, looking to get paid. We don't know who it's going to end up being paid by, because I feel like, unlike Parsons, there's more of a chance he ends up leaving, just A, because he's unhappy, or B, the Bengals won't pay him what he's worth. But I think he's going to have another statement year. He had a statement year last year and should have gotten paid off it, but he hasn't yet.
What an interesting situation that is. Trey Hendrickson, if he gets traded somewhere else and wins Defensive Player of the Year, that'd make the Bengals look even more stupid than they already are.
I think they'd be pretty stupid to trade him mid-season unless the team looks awful.
For sure.
If they think they have any chance of making the playoffs, they're going to keep him around because he's probably the only good weapon they have on that defense at this point.
Yeah.
Unless we see something out of Shamar Stewart,
Yeah, as that only proven weapon on that
Which
defense.
he actually didn't even look bad.
Yeah.
He looked good.
In preseason, he looked fine.
Who's your Defensive Player of the Year? Is it a Giant?
No, I wish. It's actually...
Because there's a lot of candidates on that
it's
D-line,
actually
if
a
you want to be
Bronco.
honest.
Oh.
Surprisingly, Pat Surtain.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Did I pick him last? Or
No,
He
He
won it
won
last
last
year.
year.
Oh, yeah. So, just
Sick.
kind of, I
Look
don't
at
even
you
know
right
how
now.
to
No shit,
explain
sick.
it. I just, just feel like I'm worried about Micah Parsons and like contract. Myles Garrett's always there. TJ Watt kind of had it down. He only had like 11 sacks.
Yep.
Max Crosby's on a bad team, and I feel like he's just like right there and like winning it last year. I feel like he always has a chance to be a top 3 guy, and I honestly think he is it's hard to say top 3 defensive player because edge is so much different than corner.
100%.
But when he's shutting down every receiver he plays against, I think that's not more elite than getting like a sack every game. But I think that like it's hard to I don't even know how to explain it. But I think like so much talent he has. He's still so young, and I think he could 100% win it.
I'm gonna back up to your point because you say that he locks down every receiver. Like we don't, see corners in the league. Excuse me again. Shut down every player. Like he shuts down every no receiver goes bananas on him. Like he's locking shit down. He's by far the best corner in the league. And I know you'll like this theory, Wyatt. If Pat Surtain goes back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year, is he in GOAT corner conversations?
Not GOAT, but he'd be in a bit like he's not gonna pass Deion Sanders off 2 years, but like he'd be in a new category. I'm looking at it now.
He's also only like
the DBs
25.
who have won this award since 2000.
Gilmore,
Ed Reed,
Darrell
Bob
Revis,
Sanders, Charles Woodson, Troy Polamalu, Stephon Gilmore, and Pat Surtain. I'm
All
shocked
pretty-
there's
all
no.
pretty
I'm
elite
shocked
names,
there's
to
no
be
Darrell
honest.
Revis in there, but
yeah.
Just go down more. I think he's older than.
no, he was in like the 2000s.
Revis Island, no depoy?
Nope.
Interesting.
hard to
But
win.
yeah, that's
It
the thing.
is.
It's because I don't hate his pick. I think he's clearly the best corner in the league at this point with a bullet. It's just hard to put up numbers at that position to win the award because if you're that good, you're not going to get thrown at a lot, which is why you see
True.
this almost always go to defensive linemen just because there's much more opportunity for them to put up stats in order to win the award. I don't hate the pick.
That's actually a fair
Who-
take. It's easier to get 20 sacks.
Way
than,
easier.
Like,
Well, for sure.
10
Because you're going
picks, 'cause
every
it's
play to have a chance at that.
Exactly.
You're not going every play to have an interception
that's-
theoretically.
I didn't even
And
think about
also,
that.
like,
You
even
get
if you
thrown
do,
at.
you're still not going
Yeah.
to win it because Deron Bland, we saw it, all or nothing.
Oh
Did he
my
get a lot
God.
of picks? Yeah, he also
he
got
got a ton, but
torched,
he's
though.
terrible.
Yeah. Who did he have the pick 6 against?
Everybody?
No. Surtain.
Oh, Surtain.
The Raiders.
Bland.
The Raiders.
Raiders. That was a sick pick 6. They were
was
wearing the
awesome.
alternates, right? That game.
To win, I think to win Depoy as a corner, you need 1 or 2 of those moments in a season, like a pick
Yeah.
6 or like a clutch pick or like a multi-pick game or something that can be posted on social media and say this corner had a crazy
100%. I totally agree with
Can
that.
I just say one thing before I kind of
Go ahead.
move on here? Cooper DeJean has a better odds than Pat Surtain to win the
That's
award this
wild.
year.
Yeah.
I think it's just because the back-to-back
Wait,
factor.
that's
If
I know.
Surtain didn't win it
Carter,
last
I
year,
still
he'd be-
find-
Carter,
So,
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
No, I
Plus
saw that.
5,000
They're both-
plus
They're
4,000.
both 5,000.
You're looking different, but yeah.
So even the
they're
fact
not
that they're
listed in
similar,
order,
it's
but
it's definitely
Still
crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
People love that DeJean Super Bowl pick 6. I mean, that was a moment.
Was a moment.
Williams.
For me, we all split up here on different people. For me, Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Carter, Philadelphia Eagles, generational talent. He plays in the inside, but this is a guy that gets sacks like there's no tomorrow, still playing in the inside. That's why he's such a rare player in the NFL. This guy's everywhere on the field. He's chasing down quarterbacks. He's getting sacks. He's stopping the run. This guy does it all. And for me to see him win a Defensive Player of the Year leading the Eagles defense now with no Milton Williams, with no Josh Sweat on this defense, to me, Jalen Carter, he's the leader on this D-line, and if this D-line shows out again, it's going to be because of him, so he's my Depoy pick for sure.
I like it.
Didn't you have him last year?
I had
I think.
Crosby,
Or maybe he was your rookie of the year one year.
D-Roy, for sure my
Yeah.
D-Roy. I think I took Parsons last year. I remember I've taken Parsons and
TJ Watt.
TJ
Yeah.
Watt.
I
yeah.
still think he got robbed of D-Roy his rookie year. I thought he was better than Anderson, Jalen Carter.
He just didn't have the numbers. Anderson was teeing off the edge, and the fact that
DT's gonna have less numbers.
the fact that the Texans were the shocking team too,
I guess
it was like you
That's
got to
fair.
throw everything into account.
yeah.
Did they win offensive rookie?
They
Stroud
they
too,
swept
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they got
D'Amico
offensive
Ryan's
and
coach of the
defensive
year.
rookie.
There was
Yeah.
back-to-back sweeps the year before.
Or was
we
Kevin
Jets.
Stefanski coach of the year?
Yeah, the
Oh,
Jets
yeah.
swept it with Garrett Wilson and
Stefanski's
Sauce.
won a couple.
Did
no?
he
Yeah,
win it the year they lost to the
The
Texans in
Saints
the
did
playoffs?
2017. Kamara and Lattimore.
Because it was him and D'Amico
Yeah,
Ryans.
I think so. It was one of them.
That's when Giants got Thibodeau and
Yeah.
Neal.
Let's see what it is here. I'm not too sure. It was Ryans or Stefanski?
It was Stefanski 2023. So yeah.
Yeah, and then the Texans beat them.
Yeah.
As him and Stefanski and Ryans were the two candidates for that award. Let's get into it before we ask some questions here. Let's go to AFC West. Competitive division. It's only getting better now. The addition to Genty, the Chargers are getting better under Jim Harbaugh. Sean Payton led the Broncos to the playoffs last year in a shocker nobody really saw coming with Bo Nix. Wyatt, number 4 in this division this year.
I feel like this one, number 4 spot, is pretty clear cut. The Las Vegas Raiders, I have them at 4-13. Just think they're not a very good football team. Do think Ashton Genty's going to look good. Little worried about the offensive line. They have him. They have Brock Bowers. They do not have a quarterback. Geno Smith is
He's
not a good
average.
Yeah,
quarterback.
he'll be fine though.
And
Like,
he is
He'll get
declining.
the ball out. He is declining.
And I really am curious to see what he looks like without DK Metcalf, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Tyler Lockett.
Bowers is better anyway.
That's one player.
I mean, they have Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, I'd rather
He'll have a better run game.
Jacoby Myers, but he's like a better.
Okay.
We can all agree that he's going to a worse
He's
situation,
underrated.
but like it's not as bad as people think, I don't think.
No.
Like, this isn't like a dumpster fire type of offense he's coming into. It's below average, though.
Yeah,
So 4-13. What do you have in the division?
1-5. 3. They have. Those are all tough wins to beat the Chiefs, the Broncos, and the
100%.
Chargers. So yeah, I think they steal one.
Are you with him?
Am I with him? Like kind of, but
What's the
like,
record?
I have Raiders obviously 6-11, 2-4 in the division. So
That's respectable.
pretty much the same. I don't see much of anywhere else where they can get wins. Just kind of going through here. I honestly think I gave them their ceiling, but we'll see what they can do. See what Genty can do.
Fair. Coming in at number 4 for me, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm in between both you guys, 5-12, 1-5 in the division. I think they squeak out one, but you get Geno Smith. Obviously, it's an upgrade from Aiden O'Connell, or whoever you want to say was their quarterback last year. Him and Pete Carroll, they're going to win some games. They're going to manage it. Genty's going to be good in the run game. Jacoby Myers, I think people underrate. Obviously, he's not elite, but he's a fine wide receiver. Brock Bowers obviously emerging as one of the best tight ends in the league and maybe can be the best tight end by the end of next year. This team will win some football games, but in a competitive division and a schedule that doesn't really favor them, I don't see them making too much noise. So 5-12, I think it's a good spot for them.
Number 4, I have the Raiders as well. 7-10, 1-5 in the division. I'm a lot higher on this offense than most are, I think.
I get it.
I think it's going to be a breakout offense, especially with Chip Kelly, the Ohio State
Love him.
offensive coordinator, coming in here. He loves running the ball, and he gets the best running back rookie coming out of college. And Bowers, obviously, like you said, is going to be even better than he was last year. Pete Carroll, too, is a floor raiser. I don't think he doesn't coach bad teams.
He raises the floor 100%.
For sure. I
agree.
kind of want to look at his past records. Obviously, his teams were great, but he doesn't lose many games when he's the head coach. The big concern, though, is this defense. There's not really anyone outside of Max Crosby at
Tyree
all.
Wilson's ass.
The secondary is very thin, not a lot of depth at all. And they're kind of just relying on, like, Devin White or Jamal Adams breakout years at
He actually looked good
linebacker.
as a linebacker.
Jamal
I mean,
Adams
Saw a couple
looked-
clips
preseason,
and
but
he didn't look bad.
We'll see
still
when
so
we'll see
weird.
when he's gonna meet a starter in the
Yeah,
gap. We'll see what
exactly.
happens because he'll probably get shook out of his
Oh, he'll
boots.
get ran over.
So 7-10. I love that take from you saying that the Raiders, like Pete Carroll's gonna raise the floor 100%. They're not gonna be a 2-15,
No.
a 4-13. They're gonna win football games, but there's gonna be some games that they just get blown out because the roster isn't good enough. And I think everybody understands that. But I love that take saying that they're not gonna be the poverty because Pete Carroll's a great coach and he knows
Yeah.
Geno Smith. He's familiar. They do have good coordinators in there, so Not a playoff team, but I totally get where you're coming from on that one. 3, Wyatt.
3, I have the Chargers at 9-8. I think this is a team that last year they had the benefit of a pretty easy schedule. However, every time they played a good team, pretty much, they lost. The only good wins they had last year, I would say, they beat Denver twice and they beat the Bengals. And a lot of people beat the Bengals. They did, yes.
They beat the Bengals in that shootout on Sunday Night Football.
Game. But, other than that, Las Vegas, Carolina, New Orleans, Cleveland, Tennessee, Atlanta, New England, Vegas. Those are the rest of their wins.
Very easy.
Very easy. They do not have that easy of a schedule again, and I think they're going to regress. They already lost a key piece on their O-line and Slater, and they're having to move Joe Alt to the other side, which I think they'll be fine on that other side. It's nice to have that ability when you lose an elite lineman, but I think this is just a team. We know they're probably not going to win in the playoffs, and I think they might have a hard time making the playoffs this year. I had them first team missing the playoffs in the AFC.
I love that. I love that take from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the Chargers as well. I have them 10-7 and 2-4 in the division as well. I think this is a team that's kind of built on just being hard-nosed, just kind of running right through the gap and just pounding the ball. I really like Amari Hampton. Oh, I don't know why I said his name so weird. I think he's elite. I'm not sure what's going on with Najee. I don't know if they're going to have a 1-2 punch or if Najee even comes to play.
He's back
still,
now. But...
is he?
Yeah.
Because I did just see
starting when?
Where,
training camp.
Today?
Practicing now.
I don't know. I saw something 3 days ago that he still can't see.
Yeah, last time I checked was Friday and he was out.
Participated in drills with the football.
That's good.
Well,
he's nothing but a goal line back on this team anyway. So
him and Hampton kind of 1-2 punch with it. It's still you lose Slater, but I still find that it's a pretty good O line, especially with the sets that Jim Harbaugh will run. The defense isn't as, I wouldn't call it bad, but I wouldn't say it's elite by any means. Derwin James is kind of not regressing, but getting older. Who else do they have?
Pretty sure they were the number one.
They were, but let me make a
but
point.
The names aren't
This is the
they're
thing.
not always.
This is the thing about Jim Harbaugh defenses. They don't have a superstar on defense.
No.
It's just coached so well with Jesse Minter, where they're all together and it's a unit that flies to the ball. They're gonna get turnovers. They're gonna get in the backfield. It's just a team that's so well coached, where the average players look great. Jesse Minter will probably end up being a head coach at the end after this year.
Yeah, Derwin James and Khalil Mack are the only two that...
They're the household names.
Yeah, I don't know. Denzel Perryman, whatever.
So 10-7 for the Chargers.
10-7.
Playoff team or no?
Yeah, I have them 7 seed.
Okay, good.
Just sneaking in.
Division 3-3, 4-2.
2-4.
2-4. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, coming in at number 3, LA Chargers at 6-11. I think Wyatt made a very good case for how I described this team. I think it's a great coach team. I think the big games, though, I don't trust this team in big games just based off what I've seen in the last years. So they have a great roster, obviously. Joe Wald, Rashad Slater went down. Amari Hampton will be good for the Chargers. Justin Herbert, we know he's a superstar-esque quarterback. Trey Harris drafted. Ladd McConkey, re-signed Keenan Allen. There's names littered everywhere. I just don't see this team being good, with the teams they have to play. I think this is a down year for the Chargers, and I don't know if they have this type of year, what's next for a team like this. Because I'd imagine it'd be pretty hard to move off Herbert like that. Going through the schedule, I couldn't see this team winning a lot of games. I had them losing in a lot. 6-11, double-digit losing team for the Chargers with a quarterback like Herbert. It's probably one of my weirdest takes that I have because I don't love it myself, but I think looking at these games, it's a big, big reality. 2-4 in the division for the Chargers.
Can I say something about Justin Herbert? I'm looking at the numbers here, and he's a guy who's had somewhat decent stats. I think he has a bit of the Dak Prescott in him where he puts up stats against bad teams because if I'm looking at their schedule here last season, they played what I would say 4 elite defenses last year. They played Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and the Chiefs twice. in those 4 games, they had
Broncos?
they won those games, but I'd say they wouldn't. They're not on the same level as the
that's fair.
Steelers, Ravens, and Chiefs defense.
Defensive wise, yeah.
That's good, but in those 4 games, they scored 60 points combined, and they hung 12 on the Chargers or the Texans defense in the playoffs.
So 15 points a game between those 4
So
teams.
not very good numbers against when they played legit competition on defense.
I don't know. It's weird. I'm just not in on the Chargers this year. I want to go through the schedule because obviously it doesn't line up with you guys. Obviously have clearly over 500. I have way below 500. We'll go through it. Joey.
Yeah, on a similar path as you guys. I have them at 8 and 9. You guys have basically said every point I've wanted to make.
What don't you like about this team?
I mean, the O-line's not very good. They don't have a lot of weapons, and I think this defense is going to regress a lot, combined with the harder schedule, like Wyatt mentioned, how they kind of beat up on the bad teams. Their defense didn't really stop any good offense last year, so I kind of want to see them prove it again this year. I know they were the best defense according to like how many points they gave up per game last year. But I think the
Don't let it fool you.
underlying like analytics and that stuff may say differently, and
That can also be like, since the Chargers run the ball so much, they waste the most amount of time, and
they do dominate time of possession for
yeah.
sure.
So there's definitely like, because they're not the number 1 defense. Like,
Why don't you give us number 2 right now then?
All right, number 2. Someone to this table is going to really like this. I have the Denver Broncos at 13 and 4.
What?
at number 2.
Yes.
Smoking crack.
Now, this is a team, I think they have a ton of winnable games on their schedule. Outside of the 2 Chiefs games, obviously.
We'll go through Broncos and
Yeah.
Chargers schedule.
They have the Commanders, Texans, and Eagles. I think the Texans and Commanders, both very winnable games. I have a tough time seeing them beat the Eagles.
Where are those games?
In Philly, in Houston, in Washington. I honestly still think they can easily win 2 of those 3. But
They're going to get destroyed one game.
oh yeah, that's fine. But this is a team that's had an elite.
Maybe.
I think this team has had a great. They had a great defense last year. I think they had a good defense the year before. The numbers wouldn't show it
Obviously,
because
yeah.
there was that one outlier game versus Miami
Yeah.
where there was 40,000 points scored on them. So their numbers didn't look good the rest of the year.
What
but
was
they
the score of that
did
game?
70 to 20.
I hate
72.
how everyone
72?
70.
I thought it was 70 flat.
Oh.
I thought
They could have
Dude,
kicked
the
the
fantasy
field goal.
points
Yeah.
that Miami
You're
had
lucky
were
they did it.
insane.
It would have been the
10
record.
touchdowns.
I
Dude,
think.
everyone on fantasy, I just remember going, boom.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
a Madden scoreboard. But I think this is a
I
team
started a
that's-
chain that
yeah.
week. I think he had 3 touchdowns.
Dude, yeah, he was unreal. Mostert had like 2 touchdowns. Like,
Yeah, this is a team though that they looked good last year. Made the playoffs with a rookie quarterback who clearly has something. They have a good defense. They have a good coach. Those are kind of the 3 things that we've seen. If you have those 3 things, nobody knows how far you can go in the NFL because those are the 3 things that are always attached to winning and going deep in the playoffs. So I think this is a team that is a dark horse AFC contender this year. I mean, if I have them at 13 and 4, I don't even know if they're a dark horse at that point.
I mean, if
I
you
think-
have 13 and 4, their upside has to be making the Super Bowl. If the Broncos go into sorry, I sound like I'm speaking
What-
gibberish.
what do you
If the
have?
Broncos go into the playoffs at 13 and 4,
dude.
everybody should expect them to be in the AFC Championship.
Well, they're probably also winning the division. At 13
Yes. I want to see what he
not
has for the Chiefs.
necessarily.
This is good because this is going to be a different conversation.
Like, yeah.
Go ahead.
at number 2, I have the Chiefs, 12 and 5.
Sorry, can I pause you for a sec? Division record?
For the Broncos, 5 and 1.
Holy shit. Go ahead.
12 and 5 for the Chiefs, 4 and 2 in the division. Just kind of like going through this roster, I feel like, I just feel like Mahomes keeps getting less,
Mahomie?
Dominant?
Like I don't know how, like I don't want to say that because I still think he's the best quarterback in the league or like top 2, but I just feel like the stats aren't proving it, and it's just getting hard to back him, especially with Rashee Rice is going to get suspended. I'm not high on Xavier Worthy. I'm not high on Hollywood Brown. Travis Kelce's getting old. Pacheco's, man, like I just feel like his weapons aren't what he's used to or what he's had in like Tyreek Hill and Kelce. So I just feel like this team is. I really like the defense, but I just feel like this team, like, I honestly, like, just getting dominated in the Super Bowl. I just feel like this team's due for a year where it's in football sense, it's not like a down year because they're still getting 12 wins or around there.
Standard.
But it's to their standard a down year because I don't think they're going to be a team that goes to the conference finals or the Super Bowl.
First time Mahomes never plays in the AFC Championship.
Exactly, and I think this could be a year because they're kind of just keep regressing little bit by every year.
The Chiefs have become a team that they proved after going to Buffalo and Baltimore and making the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. This is a team that just has to get into the playoffs now. Obviously, it'd be nice if they get home field. For me, I'll go ahead with my number 2 because I'm obviously going to talk about the Chiefs later. Number 2, Denver Broncos. This is very interesting with all our record predictions. I have the Denver Broncos coming in at number 2 at 8-9, 4-2 in the division.
Whoa.
I think I was very wrong about the Broncos, especially Bo Nix. I thought Bo Nix was a college super senior who had no NFL upside. He landed in the perfect situation with Sean Payton in Denver. It seems like a perfect match. And Joey, talking about your Broncos, good teams start with good organizations at the top. The owner, to the GM, to the coach, to the coordinators, to the quarterback. This is what builds good teams. The Broncos have it all figured out from top to bottom. I'm talking about them like I think they're a playoff team. I don't think they can make the playoffs this year.
8-9.
But to go off of the point why I have them at 8-9, I do think that Bo Nix showed out big time last year. We all know. Everybody was shocked on how he was going to play. I don't know. Obviously, you might have thought he was going to be unreal off rip.
I did not.
You didn't expect him to be that good.
No.
I think he does drop off a little bit this year. Do I think he's going to be a terrible quarterback after this? No. Do I think he's going to regress this year? Yes. Obviously, you're not just going to come into the NFL and it's going to be smooth cruising sailing. It wasn't that with Williams and Drake May to start. It was that with Daniels and Bo Nix to start. Do I see Bo Nix and Jane Daniels dropping off a little bit? Obviously, because they both showed out like crazy. But the defense is really good. I don't think that D-line can create enough pressure. I like Dre Greenlaw. I like Hufanga, even though they're coming off big injuries, both of them. I want to see how they look. Surtain, you draft Jahdae Barron, who probably you could, by the end of next year, you could probably call this the best corner duo in the league, maybe.
We'll see.
Very interesting potential there. But I see this team, if they get into high-scoring games, like I don't want to... For the Broncos, they got to keep it low scoring, I think, still. I don't like them getting into shootouts because with Bo Nix dropping off a little bit more, I don't really see it. 4-2 in the division for the Broncos, though. I think they take care of the bad teams that they play, but when they get into bigger games, I think they take a step down a little bit.
All right. Number 2, I have the Chiefs at 11-6. I just think the suspension to Rashee Rice might impact this offense a little bit. Last year they won many nail biters, like 2-point games. How many weeks did they do that in a row? Like 3 or 4. I think they're probably gonna win more than this. I don't know. I'm predicting.
Well, you're a Broncos fan, so that's what I don't know is.
I don't blame
like
you.
they're just not as good in the regular season as they once were.
This is obviously a playoff team for you, though.
Playoff team.
Number 4 seed.
5 seed.
Sorry,
They have
5.
to be,
Sorry. So 12-5 division.
11-6.
Sorry, 11-6.
4-2 in the division.
Number 1, I have the Kansas City Chiefs, 14-3, one game above the Broncos. This is a team that went 15-2 last year, and their top 5 wide receivers were Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, Noah Gray, DeAndre Hopkins, and Samaje Perine. Rashee Rice got hurt earlier in the year. Their 3 marquee receivers are Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. They never played one snap together last year, and Xavier Worthy kind of broke out late in the year. He averaged 95 yards a game in the playoffs and became a legitimate threat for this team. So I think this is a team that is going to be better in the regular season than they were last year, just given they had a ton of injuries last year and still managed to go 15-2. And one of those losses was Week 18 against the Broncos,
Doesn't
playing
count.
nobody. So they essentially lost one regular season game last year. So this is a team that we've seen it with them. No matter who the receivers are, They can get to a Super Bowl, so I believe they can win a division even if they have below average receivers. And I actually think their receivers are going to be much better this year than they were last year, barring injuries.
Yes, agreed. Carter, number 1.
Number 1, I have the Broncos, 12-5 and 4-2 in the division. I don't know how it works out with them and Casey.
Hit conference.
It's
Conference record.
8-4.
or it's common opponents. That's also
You have them
a thing.
9-3 in the conference.
Okay,
because it
that
goes to
makes
conference
sense.
after the division. It's tied for the division. 9-3.
So I wasn't sure how they
8-4.
were.
So they win one more conference game.
Okay,
Carry on.
so I feel like you guys have said enough about this team. I do agree with the Bo Nix take where I don't think he's gonna get much better this year. Sophomore slumps always happen. But I do think these receivers and his threats have gotten better. I'm a really big fan of R.J. Harvey. I'm a huge fan of Evan Ingram. I think they're massive. I'm not a big fan of Marvin Mims or Vele, who are his 2 and 3.
Dobbins?
I forgot about him. Dobbins kind of injury prone, but first 5-6 games he's gonna be good for them.
He'll cook in that committee.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be a great committee. I honestly kind of like Estime too. They have him at
He might get cut.
RB4. I know, but
Who's on the depth chart? in
I
front of
understand he's super slow.
Dobbins,
Jaleel McLaughlin,
Dobbins,
Blake
Jaleel,
Watson.
R.J. Harvey.
and then Estime. I honestly do like Estime. He's super slow, but power back where
He is slow
like
as shit.
what did he run? 4.7, 4.8? Notre Dame running back.
Probably
Higher.
high 4.5s, I think.
No, it was 4.
Najee
it was,
Harris is the starting running back. I'm not worried.
Hold on. Estime.
Well,
40 time. I'm telling you, it was
he
slow.
probably never will
Yeah,
be again.
4.71.
Holy
Actually,
I'm running fast.
shit.
I'm running
There is
faster than that.
legitimately
Like,
linemen who have run that.
I'm actually
So,
running faster
linemen?
than that.
There's a
So I
couple
can see
linemen
how
who have
he's
run 4.7.
borderline
Like
cut,
O-lineman
but still.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
in the NFL?
Why do
Yes.
you think the Denver Broncos can outduel the Kansas City Chiefs for the division? What makes you think that?
This is kind of a crazy take, but coaching. I like Andy Reid offensively speaking,
Damn.
but I think that defense wins championships, and I don't like this defense on paper, but the way it played last year, and I think Jade Barron, Hufunga, Greenlaw, maybe not as much, but I think those are huge assets to the team where they can take another step from where they were last year, especially with the coaching that they do have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
For me, coming in at number 1, Kansas City Chiefs at 12-5, 5-1 the division. I'm not fooled by any Chiefs propaganda. I think they've went to the Super Bowl. They've got blown out before. They're gonna come back. They're gonna be hot as ever. They're gonna be firing on all cylinders. Rasheed Rice suspension or not. Run game committee now, probably with Rice and Pacheco, is going to be going. Mahomes is him. You got Kelsey probably in his last dance, so they probably want to make that special. Rasheed Rice, Xavier Worthy, etc., etc., Hollywood Brown. Weapons galore. Once they get all those firing late into the end of the season, going into the playoffs, don't want to mess with this team, especially if this game ends up being an Arrowhead. The devil magic will come into account when it needs to. Never doubt the Chiefs. Never doubt Patrick Mahomes, who's en route to be in GOAT conversations with Tom Brady. This is just another chapter in Patrick Mahomes' story this year.
I think he's already he's not clap. I think
He's number 2.
He's already the clear 2. I think.
No, I know. I'm just saying this is
Yeah.
another chapter in Patrick Mahomes' career to when we revisit his career in 10, 15 years thinking he did something again.
I don't know why. I'm just starting to hate him so much.
I mean, if you're not...
I
just
honestly
started.
don't understand why.
If you're not-
I don't hate him. I hate everything surrounding
Yeah,
him
I
and that
just-
team.
I think
Honestly,
it's just
him
the
as an
fans
individual,
and
I enjoy watching him play football.
I
He
do
does
too. He's
cool stuff
unbelievable.
all the
But,
time.
I feel
And
like
honestly, I
that's
think
why-
him as an individual, he's actually pretty cool. Off the
Yeah,
field,
he
just
seems sick. I just
the
don't-
circus around him that is
I can't stand
Kelsey,
it. It pisses me
Swift,
off.
his
that's
Mad
gross.
Hatter family around him. So I don't know. His wife is throwing drinks on fans. His brother is dancing
Okay,
on Sean Taylor's
chill.
grave, and his dad is driving
I
hammered
thought he was gonna say
the week
something
of the
worse.
Super Bowl. So, has anyone ever overcome more from off the field distractions to be this successful?
And it's crazy to say this
World
about
peace.
probably...
World meta peace.
It's probably crazy to say this about a soon-to-be...
Doing though.
it's probably crazy to say this about a soon-to-be billionaire, probably eventually if he plays his cards right, whatever, mega millionaire.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for him.
What? I don't feel
With
bad.
the stuff
I don't
he
feel
does.
bad for the guy with
I
2
do-
MVPs and 3 Super
I
Bowls.
do too.
and
How do you
6
feel
years or
Just
whatever.
like
There's other people that feel bad
the
for.
I feel bad for Josh Allen.
But like he's the guy that made his family generationally rich,
And they
like
should-
his
and-
kids
well,
kids
and they
will never have to
shouldn't be.
worry.
That's actually
They
not
shouldn't.
Whatever,
They
his dad
shouldn't
played in
be.
the MLB. Okay,
Yeah.
get that shit out of here.
That's
I'm
still
saying
generationally rich. Like, you're a pro athlete,
Yeah,
and like,
but back then
you
you're
still
not
set
gonna
up your
pay, like,
the MLB was
million.
bigger back then than it is now.
okay,
Really?
whatever.
What's his
Like,
dad's name?
I'm saying
Was he
okay.
good
Mahomes
though?
Senior.
He's the best
He was around.
best star in the family that will ever live. He's probably going to be one of the greatest athletes that we will ever watch live.
So he's broke.
Excuse me, in our lifetimes.
3
And
mil he made to play
it's
in
just
the MLB.
he has to deal with so much BS. Also, adding Jackson Mahomes' assault charge in the bar with that girl
I feel like I saw that.
that got
cleared
caught on
up.
the video camera. It
I
might have
know,
got
but
cleared
I think
up, but
I think some cheddar was slid there.
he's
but.
a clown. The families are a bunch of clowns. But anyways, we're talking about the Chiefs' record prediction, and you still have to go. So go ahead.
All right, number 1, I have the Broncos at 12-5. They won 10 games last season, and they only got better. There's not a weak spot on this team. The offense added weapons. Evan Ingram, Marvin Mims is going to break out. Pat Bryant, he's going to be a sleeper this year who's actually going to get some meaningful playing time. And the biggest upgrade to this team's the run game. It was one of the worst in the league last year. Now Bo Nix has the option to rely on the run game, mix in more play action with that as a threat. RJ Harvey, he's going to be really explosive. He opens up a lot for them. J.K. Dobbins was great last year. And then you have the Eagles' O-line is probably the best, obviously, but I'd say number 2 statistically in the league. And then this defense, obviously, it was great last year and it only got better. Add Hufanga, Greenlaw, Barron.
There's no weaknesses on this team. Was your statement?
Yeah,
No,
you
gla-
tell
I would,
me.
yeah, no glaring weaknesses.
Do you have the depth chart pulled up?
Yeah, I don't see a weakness here.
Who's at safety besides Hufanga coming off an ACL?
Brandon Jones was one of the best safeties in the league last year.
Per who?
Per everyone.
If safety,
stats.
if safety's your biggest issue, you're in a pretty good spot.
It's
as a team.
not
Who's-
an issue, too.
Who's rushing opposite of Nick Benito?
Jonathan Cooper, who was also had 10-plus sacks last year.
He had 10 plus sacks last year.
That's what I'm saying. They have so many.
They had the
no-names,
most
dude,
sacks
that's
in the league
had
last year.
decent
The team.
stats.
If you have a good D line, you don't necessarily need good
I've
safeties,
never heard.
especially
Yeah.
when you have good corners.
Who's inside?
What?
D-line.
Oh, Zach Allen.
Okay, yeah.
And DJ Jones, John Franklin Myers. And there's depth there, too.
Cool.
Linebacker room got better.
Running backs obviously committee, which is fine on a Sean
That's
Payton
what the
team.
league is now, unless you have a
Saquon,
generational
yeah.
guy.
Derrick Henry, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say receiver is a weakness?
I wouldn't say
None of them
so.
are elite.
I mean,
Not like
None of them are
tight
that-
end doesn't count.
None of them are.
I
wide
wouldn't say it's a
receiver ones.
weakness. They're
Sutton's
all
a wide
good.
receiver one.
Sutton's not a wide receiver one.
Yes, he
Sutton's
is.
not a top. No, he is not.
He's probably at the very bottom of a low
Yeah.
end wide receiver one.
Like,
Well, he's a
we
top
could go
20
through-
wide receiver in the league, probably.
Whoa.
No.
No. No.
Top 25 at least. There's
Top
30
25. I'll give you
teams in the
top
league.
25.
So he's definitely a wide receiver 1.
Yes.
Let's do it.
You don't need.
So-
Zay Flowers or Cortland Sutton?
Zay
Courtland
Flowers.
Sutton.
I don't think that's close.
Easily?
Not easily,
But
but
I'd take
I would
Courtland
You'd
take
have
a
Courtland Sutton?
big-bodied receiver that catches
Let's just do
everything.
consensus. T. Higgins and Chase are better.
Both
Yes.
better.
DK Metcalf's
Here,
better.
Nope.
You want to
Oh
go?
my
God.
You want to go
No.
through it
Oh my
like
God.
from here?
What do you
down?
think DK Metcalf's better? You're the Broncos fan.
DK Metcalf's
I mean,
way
it's-
better.
he's
Not way
definitely
better.
not
I don't
way
know why
better.
he
He's
doesn't like
better.
DK Metcalf.
I would just take
I don't
DK
either.
just
Go
considering
down, like,
how
through this.
special.
Look,
of
I
an
got it right here. I
athlete
got it
he
right
is.
here.
Okay,
I got it right here.
Oh, perfect.
Is Jerry Jeudy better than Sutton?
No. He was the wide receiver 2 behind him
But he
Yeah,
broke
but he
out
broke
last
out
year.
last year
when
now.
he got away from Sutton. And
What
he
do you
had
think, Joey?
Jameis Winston.
I
I
think
would-
he's definitely more skilled. Is he the better?
I
Like
would
if he
still
does it,
take Sutton. If
okay,
he does
that's
it
fair.
again,
That's fair.
sure.
That's fair. Nico Collins is better.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no one else on the Texans right now because Tank Dell's hurt.
Yeah.
Even if he's not better, Brian Thomas Jr. is better.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley,
No.
no. Michael Pittman Jr.
Nope.
No. Rasheed Rice, yes.
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 Not off an injury. Not off an injury.
Don't you
Not off an ACL injury. What? Off an ACL injury. Who are you taking?
I'm taking him on one knee over Sutton.
Whoa. I'll take Rice. Like,
I mean, like,
I don't think
he's
that's
better,
close.
but not.
I don't think that's close
if you're
at all.
factoring in the injury, like,
I'm not
that's a
gonna
big
say
conversation.
he's worse because he's off an
I don't
injury.
think
know.
A
that's
guy
at
who you
all.
rely on his
At all.
speed. I'm not gonna just assume he's gonna be amazing coming off a devastating knee injury. Can you stop acting like I killed your family
No,
in
that
front
was-
of you? He
that
got
was-
his knee destroyed.
It's
Is
not
that not
crazy.
crazy?
That
It's
was
not
insane.
crazy.
It's pretty insane.
I mean, Wyatt is making a point. I just feel like you can't judge him until he plays a snap. Like, what he's done for sure, what we saw last season, he's better than
Do you think he's going to come back and he'll still be better than Cortland Sutton? Yes
I
or
don't
no?
know how bad his
What do you
injuries-
project?
He's
better than
probably going to be
Cortland
better.
Okay.
He's on the cheese.
Holy
He's
shit.
going to be a
Worthy's probably
good
better than
Broncos,
him,
obviously,
too.
there's nobody better than him. Lad McConkey or Cortland
Glad
Sutton?
McConkey.
McConkey? You think Cortland Sutton,
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
do.
This is
I do.
this is fucking
I do.
crazy right now.
1 year.
Where are we coming
Sutton's-
from? Sutton's.
Cortland Sutton over Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
Yes. Buffalo Bills, they don't have anybody that's better right now. Unless Keon Coleman were to go crazy
For
next year.
Shakir is
I'd
close.
take Sutton.
Touchdown guy the last 2 years.
Cortland Sutton.
Diggs or
sucks.
Cortland Sutton right now?
18 touchdowns. in
I
2
would
years
take
sucks.
Sutton.
Sutton or Diggs right
Personally.
now?
Sutton.
Right, dude. Look at these stats. This guy sucks. I don't know why
Put
we're
up
even like
1,000
Yeah,
plus
that
yards.
sucks.
1,000 yards
Terrible.
two times.
God
in his,
awful.
two times in his career.
God
I thought he
awful.
had more touchdowns
Yeah,
than 8, to be
that's
honest.
those are not
He had
good
10
stats.
Pretty
He had,
good.
he had 10 the year
Those
before.
are not good
Diggs
stats.
or Sutton?
Diggs. These are not.
Diggs or Sutton, Wyatt?
Sutton.
Okay. Tyreek Hill, yes.
Tyreek Hill, yeah.
Jalen Waddle, yes.
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 Sure.
Jets, Garrett Wilson, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably it on that team, yeah.
Yes.
A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are both
Yes.
better.
How is Diggs not better?
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Did we say Diggs wasn't better? Like this,
Diggs
like
is
last year,
washed.
sure, whatever.
The
But
year
the
before,
year
he was
before,
incredibly average the second half.
They're in the same category.
Doesn't matter. He had
Washed.
same amount of touchdowns.
Hold on, hold on,
plus-
hold
And
on.
also
Stay with
coming
me.
off
Stay
an
with me.
ACL
Stay with me.
injury.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Terry McLaurin or Sutton?
Terry McLaurin.
Terry
Not
McLaurin.
close either.
Debo or McLaurin right now?
Debo.
Sutton.
Oh, no,
Sutton's
no,
better
no,
than
not right
Sorry,
now.
Debo or McLaurin or Debo or Sutton?
Debo or Sutton?
Doesn't matter. It should be
Sutton. Yeah, Sutton.
Okay.
I'd take
CD and Pickens are both better.
Yeah.
Pickens is close.
CD, yes. I don't think Pickens is better.
Pickens.
I
I
want
think
Sutton better.
Pickens will look better than Sutton in this offense this
Yeah,
year.
he's
But if Pickens were on Denver, it's definitely a flip flop since it's not consensus. I'm just gonna put CD.
Sutton's better as a wide receiver 1.
Malik Neighbors, yes.
Yes.
Seahawks, JSN, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Cooper Kupp.
Not
Cup,
Cooper
is
Kupp.
too.
Right now, you
No.
think?
Yes.
You gotta
yes.
play.
Yes, he's better. Doesn't matter. He's still better.
Stuck in
He's
2021.
1 year out. He's 1 year.
1
he's-
year out. He
he's
hasn't played
he's
like 10
3 years
games.
out since he got the Triple Crown.
That's a
like
gigantic number in
Since
football.
Not
we
really.
played Rasheed Rice coming back healthy Brandon Ayuk over Cortland Sutton.
yes.
I would still take Sutton.
Yeah, I'd take
over
Sutton.
Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk's not some
I agree.
superstar.
Even before he
not-
got
he's
hurt,
not.
he wasn't crazy last
Mar-
year.
Sutton's
Can we
not a
take Marvin
superstar.
Harrison Jr. over Sutton?
No,
Like,
not yet.
I mean, I
Like
think
he's going. We know he's going to be better.
No,
though.
you don't know anything with rookies. You
Sutton-
don't. He was terrible, or not
Sutton
terrible.
can
but
barely get over 1,000 yards, and we're saying
What
these
did-
guys.
How many
did-
yards did
over-
Marvin Harrison
He had,
Jr. have? Because
like,
people act like he
800.
was shit last year.
he wasn't good. He was nowhere near the potential, and you can't just assume
And
he's
how
going to
many-
break
how many
out.
touchdowns?
I agree. The potential is definitely better than Sutton.
888 and 8 touchdowns.
But
That's
as
not
of right
terrible.
now, but you
But, like,
you can't just
Same
assume
amount of
he's
touch.
going to be
He
better.
had 100 yards less than Sutton.
This
and
is
same
not
touchdowns.
taking. This is not a list
And he
off
played
potential. This is a
terrible.
list off
That's
who's better
that's
right
such
now.
a hard name because I would put everything I have to my name
Oh,
that
yeah,
Marvin
Marvin
Harrison
will be
Jr. is
better.
better than Sutton next year.
Yeah,
like
that's fair.
Half these
but
guys.
I
That
won't
depends what we're
Pickens.
doing if we're going off.
Pickens, right? You're going off right
100%.
now.
Right
What
now,
we've
right-
seen.
I'll just play it right now, okay? So right now you think. So going back to that theory, then right now you think Sutton's better than Cooper Kupp.
Based,
Right now,
Oh,
just
yeah.
because Kupp
Yeah,
had
yeah,
one
yeah.
down year.
I wouldn't say it was. He was been hurt, and he's a lot of injuries stack up. Age, I would think so. Yes.
We're going heavily in your favor right now, so we'll just keep it like that then, I guess.
Fine.
Rams, Puka, and Devontae Adams are both better.
Yes.
Both
Yeah.
better.
Okay, Mike Evans is better.
Yeah,
Yes.
Godwin's better.
What?
No, I was going off like last year. He was better. and
Yeah,
he
it was
got hurt.
pretty
before
damn
he,
good.
But now
Godwin
he's
got
hurt,
hurt.
and
He was
he's
probably
hurt.
right there with Sutton, but we can't say it now
But
if
now
we're
we
going
can't
off
say it,
currently.
yeah.
Godwin might
Drake
be done.
London's better than Cortland Sutton,
For sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Mooney probably is too.
This guy's off
He
his
had
rocker.
he had a lot of inflated stats last
I
year.
know.
A lot.
His stats actually are probably pretty good.
Did he have a K?
8
He was
yards
close.
shy.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
say
had a
basically
good
they
year.
basically had the
he
same.
was
amount of
putting up
yards.
serious numbers there. I remember. Okay, so let's just move on for Mooney. Panthers.
No
We
one.
can't say Tet. We can't say Leggett. We can't say any of those
No
guys.
one at this moment on the Panthers is better than him.
Saints, Olave or Sutton? I'd take Olave.
A lot.
I take Sutton.
I take
I would
Olave.
take Sutton right now.
I take a lot. I don't know how
You
we're
wouldn't
even
take
close.
Olave over Sutton?
They've had like pretty much the same numbers in one guy.
Okay, so we're
Play
gonna
a
have to
lot.
split that. One more division
He's
to
had
go.
two
St.
slightly
Brown,
different
yes.
offenses. Yes.
Way
Yeah.
better.
Jamison Williams.
Way better.
Not overall. He's just a big
better.
play threat.
He's
Yeah, I
better,
would
though.
take Sutton.
No, he's
Sutton.
not.
Okay. Jefferson and Addison.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd rather have Addison as well.
Addison's close, but I'd lean Addison.
Jamison Williams.
DJ
had this,
Moore?
like the same amount of yards and one
Well, I
less
think
touchdown.
DJ Moore is better than Addison.
I did Addison. I gave us
the
Addison
best-
because
okay,
we
the
haven't
best
given us a
offense
couple
in the
guys.
So there's been like 5 or 6 guys that are
DJ Moore or Cortland Sutton.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
I take DJ Moore. Not we can't do Roma Dunze. Obviously can't do Luther Burden. Okay. One more team, the Packers. Matthew Golden, you can't project it.
Yeah,
Christian
same.
Watson's not better. 25 on the dot.
Yeah.
Consensus. That's consensus. We could debate Cup. We could debate Diggs. We
Yeah.
can debate
He's
guys
top
forever.
32, even if you
So
give
we're
him the other way.
debating
So,
a
like-
guy that's a wide receiver.
Yeah, no. So to my point,
As to
he's
why the Broncos aren't good.
no. So to my point, he's a low end wide receiver one, and that's very easily
That's
described right here.
generous because he
We
barely
didn't
sniffs
give them
1,000
we didn't
yards.
give them Pickens either. That can be
Yeah, that's what I'm. Like,
Either way.
he's barely sniffing 1,000.
I really
yards.
hope he goes nuts this year now. Because
He's not going to.
Like he was 16th
He's
in yards.
29
last
years
year.
old.
Like
You're acting like that's crazy old. Like guys haven't.
You're
gone
acting
nuts
like
at
he's
30.
good.
When is 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns bad? Tell me how that's bad. Like,
But that's not like
Wide
there's
rec-
so much. That's not a wide receiver one. That's like a.
Tell me
a
what
pretty good wide
Devon,
receiver
tell me
two.
what Devonta Smith had. One of the best wide receiver twos in the league this year.
on one of the best offenses.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but they
But
barely.
he's a
throw
wide.
the ball.
He's a second
That doesn't-
option.
833,
and they
8
had Saquon
touchdowns.
Barkley. 833, 8 touchdowns. So yeah,
The year before, 1,000. Year before that, 1,000.
With a better quarterback too.
he was 13th receiver in yards last year. It's pretty good. Sutton
really.
taking out tight ends.
Only 13. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Only
Oh,
13
we
guys had
weren't
1,000 yards, and then
Yeah, Wyatt.
well, more than that. Like
interesting.
about like 21 receivers had 1,000 yards.
Most a lot of guys were low with thousands.
Well, yeah, Jamison Williams just
Yeah,
snuck in there.
I feel like there's
They
One
were
over.
stat padding his
He
shit.
wanted that so bad.
he definitely took a couple like shovel passes. In week
Oh,
8
yeah.
So
or something.
let's move to another topic. Then we'll go through some schedules here quickly. Preseason standouts. Joey, off the top of your head, who stood out this weekend?
Jackson Dart had a pretty good
Yes.
game.
I like that.
Gonna have to think.
You need to talk about that heavy. Because he looked sick. Jackson Dart's a name thrown out there. I'll put it out there, obviously. Shedeur Sanders balled out first
Yeah, he
game.
looks good.
Don't jump the gun. Preseasons against fourth strings, whatever.
They're
Our
hitting on
expectation for Shedeur Sanders, we want him to be the quarterback one. We want him to play in NFL games. We want to see Shedeur what he has because he's slung it around in Colorado. He has weapons. If he can be protected and get the ball out, he's going to be a fine quarterback in the NFL. I think it probably sounds crazy to some people because they're not high on him at all. I really liked what I saw from Shedeur. Pretty elusive outside the pocket, making good throws. His accuracy's pinpoint, as you saw in the first touchdown. I love
the
what I saw
second
from
one
him.
too was a dot too.
Dot.
I don't understand how people are they're still putting him as the fourth QB.
It's insane.
I don't even find it close. Like, and I wasn't even high on him coming out of the draft, but like,
One of the most disrespectful things was drafting Dylan
Yeah.
Gabriel instead of him.
I know.
It's one of the most
it's insane. to me.
outlandish, disrespectful things I've ever seen in any sport in my life.
It's like they only took him because
I mean,
they
the
knew he
entire
was going to be
draft
good,
process
but they just
was
want to
one
like
of the wilder
screw him
things
over.
I've
Dylan
It's the
Gabriel and
weirdest thing.
Shedeur Sanders are in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
If Shedeur Sanders was on Oregon instead of Dylan Gabriel, they might have fucked around and won the Natty last year.
No way.
I'll say that
that's
now
not
on the record.
insane.
That's insane.
They were the number 1 team already.
It's hard to say
not that
natty,
great.
but they're
Dylan
better.
Gabriel
Not-
was a
I mean,
great
not really.
college
Like,
quarterback.
how much? But they beat the team that won the Natty anyways. In that last year, they beat Ohio
Yeah, they
State.
did,
Yeah.
actually.
So
They did, yeah.
like, it's not that
Wait,
crazy.
who?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Did.
They
did.
beat them in the regular season.
Regular season.
then-
And then got
Yeah, they got
smoked.
They got killed in the Rose Bowl, but they were their first loss earlier in the year in Oregon.
Fair.
I'll throw it out. Someone from your team who stood out, Travion Henderson, looked really good.
Insane.
Yeah.
He's about to fly up fantasy draft boards this
offensive
year.
rookie of the year. I'm telling you.
I love that pick.
Okay, I got 2 names. They're both kind of biased. Abdul Carter absolutely torching.
What was he saying?
Deion
I
Dawkins.
didn't see what happened.
He only played
On
like,
what?
He cooked him.
oh my god,
Abdul
like
He
Carter?
did not cook him. He just hit a move on him inside. And then
four times in a row, and he's one of the top
I saw
tackles.
one of them.
4 pressures on 4 attempts. Looked unreal. And then a name you guys may not know. I think we took him 4th round. Marcus, I don't know if it's Mabau or just Bow.
Mbao.
Yeah, it is Mbao.
Yeah.
What position?
Right guard looked unbelievable. Had like 2 or 3
Was he
pancakes.
pulling out there?
Yeah. On the dot to the touchdown that Dart had.
Yeah, on the sideline.
Made a perfect. I think he got a pancake on that one, but perfect
We're
block
breaking
again.
down a preseason
It was awesome.
right guard tape right now.
Yeah, we're saying who looked good.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I
pretty,
mean,
He looked
okay.
good. Talk
All
about
right.
it. Bills were playing their starters.
O-line's either
yeah,
you
it was
look
their-
good or
it
you
was
look
their-
terrible.
they were
So,
playing their
like, if
full
you're
starters
serviceable,
and
you're good.
Wyatt,
But,
Wyatt. Bills are playing their starters besides Josh Allen.
Yeah.
This
respect.
needs to be talked about if it's a 4th round rookie out there dominating against starters.
Okay.
Talk
I
about
th-
it.
How are we
think
not
talking
saying
about-
Abdul Carter didn't cook Deion Dawkins every
Like
time?
he created a pressure.
Every
Like,
time.
Let's see.
It's because Deion Dawkins starts so far outside.
He cheats on every rep. I hope
Was it
you know.
him or
He
Well,
jumps.
he's
every-
low-key
Is it was
offside,
him
or
and
not
Taylor
offside.
who lead the league in,
what's-
false
What's the
starts,
thing?
right?
What's the
Yeah.
thing they called on Juwan Taylor? Illegal formation, right?
Because he would
Yeah.
line
Deion
too
Dawkins
far
does it
back.
every play.
Yeah, I think he was second in flags to
Like
Taylor.
Deion Dawkins is like far away
Oh,
from
so
the
he
left
just
guard.
dropped outside, and Abdul Carter just ran him right through the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did it like the first 4 plays or something.
What's this guy breaking down?
I don't know. This video's so stupid.
But yeah. Okay.
Okay, anyways.
Sake of the show.
Stood out. Yeah, Travion Henderson, Jackson Dart, Shador,
Tanner McKee.
Membu, Eagles.
Yeah.
Tanner.
He did.
He had a
actually-
great game.
He actually, as a backup, he played
250
awesome.
yards.
Disclaimer: good or bad means nothing. Do not take any of this into account for the regular season.
Why?
Because preseason
Training camp means nothing. Preseason does.
They
preseason
both
means
mean
absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Like training camp propaganda is like the worst you can find out there.
Yeah.
I'll agree with the preseason means nothing because
Pe-
Jamar Chase couldn't catch
people
a
say-
single
That was
ball
so
in
funny.
preseason.
Here's what people do:
And
if a
then
guy looks
popped
bad,
off.
they'll go preseason means nothing. If he looks good, they'll try and make it seem like it.
Yeah,
Means, like Caleb
that's
Williams
facts.
looked great. Tons of guys have looked great in
Joey,
preseason.
pull up your
It doesn't
Broncos.
mean anything.
Broncos
The
schedule.
Bears were 4-0 in the
Okay.
preseason last year.
Let's go through the Broncos and Chargers schedule here before we end off. Joey, lead us off with Week 1. I know who it is,
for
but let's go.
Titans.
Titans
In Denver.
Mile High, Cam Ward.
Denver wins.
Well, first
Trip
win of
down.
the season.
Take the points in this. By the way, I was looking at the lines today.
It's like 8, isn't it?
+8 Titans. They might win straight up, but
That's
I
my-
like that
that's my
cover.
survivor pick.
I like it.
That's bold.
that or the
Good
Cardinals.
thing I'm in your survivor pool.
Kansas
Worked out
Saints.
well last year. I told you the Saints were a lock.
Hold on.
Who they played? The Panthers?
Yeah. And then he took the Bengals.
As
We-
most people did.
Yeah,
This,
screwed
the
everyone.
idiotic people.
Yeah, for sure.
Then the Broncos on the road against the Colts week 2.
Win.
I think.
I have the
we all-
Colts winning this game.
0-2.
No,
All right.
I have the Broncos beating the
Yeah.
Titans.
Oh.
I'm assuming you have the Broncos.
Yeah, I got
So mark that as a
Broncos.
win.
Yeah.
Okay.
2-0.
Road in.
Oh, sorry. Let's. What do we all have in the division
4
here?
and 2.
I have 4 and 2.
4 and
You have
2.
4 and
5
2.
and 1.
4 and
So
2.
4 and 2. Okay. They haven't played a division game, so
Up
1,
right now.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, next
and
one's
2.
division.
Okay. So,
So
in
division.
LA. Chargers.
skip because it's
Okay,
division.
Bengals in Denver.
I have the Broncos
I
winning
have
this
the
game.
Broncos winning too.
I Bengals. So.
It's fine.
In Philly, I have the
I have the
Eagles.
Eagles, BTA.
London against the Jets. I have
Broncos
the
take care of
Broncos.
this game.
Broncos.
In Denver against the Giants, I have the Broncos.
I have Broncos.
Broncos.
You have the
At-
Giants?
No, I have Broncos, but I just
We gotta get your Giants record prediction after this. By the way,
I just
remind me
hope
because you didn't.
Okay.
You weren't on that episode.
Okay.
At home against the Cowboys, I have the Broncos.
I have the Broncos.
I have
I don't know if I
Cowboys.
did that side though.
What do you have? Ty goes to home team anyway, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I just skipped that. I just
Win.
went to the Giants and Jackson.
Go ahead, Wyatt.
Then they're in Houston. I have Houston.
I have the Texans.
I have Denver.
I have
Texan up.
Denver. Wait, Texans.
Winnable game for Denver, but I think Houston wins. At home versus the
Division.
Raiders, I
Division.
have win.
Oh,
Division.
Win and then
I have
Division Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs in Washington. I have the Commanders.
I got the
I got
Commanders.
I have
Commanders too.
Denver.
I have Commanders.
Another winnable game, but
Division.
division.
Green Bay.
At home against Green Bay.
I have the Packers.
I have the
I have the
Broncos.
Packers.
I have Packers.
I have Broncos.
Ty goes
Ty
to home
goes
team.
team.
At home versus Jacksonville, I have Broncos.
I have Broncos.
Home against Jacksonville. What
Division,
am I? Yeah,
division to
Broncos.
close.
That's it then.
So 4. Hold on, let me get rid of this and put this 10. That's 12 and 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I had them. Did you have them at 12 and 5 too?
Yeah.
13-4. Yeah,
Is this an easy schedule
pretty easy.
out of the division?
Kind
They have
Well-
they have 4 or 5 hard games. I said outside of that, there's
Yeah, like
nothing.
Washington could go either way.
Dude, it's
KC can always go either way. Chargers can maybe.
Dude, they have 5 tough games on right now on paper. The 2 Chiefs games.
Yep.
The Commanders game.
Yep.
The Eagles game.
Bengals.
and,
Bengals depends.
maybe
and then,
Bengals, and
then
then the-
maybe
the-
Cowboys.
I was gonna say Texans too in Houston.
Yeah, okay, that's
Like Joey,
But
I
I'd
have
say
them.
Bengals
Joey,
and
I have them
Cowboys are
4 and
toss-up.
I have them 4-2 in the division,
probably.
and I have them beating Cincinnati and Dallas.
So you have them losing to some bad
I have them
teams.
losing to the Packers.
Yeah, that's
I have
fair.
them losing to the Packers. I have them losing to the Commanders.
I mean, the Broncos
I have them
play to
losing to
their
the
opponents.
Texans. I have them losing to the Eagles. I have them losing to the Colts. And then
I think
7.
the Colts is wildly disrespectful. they're gonna be
Yeah.
awful, but
Wait.
Especially with their quarterback
yeah,
problems
just
early
a
on.
rotating wheel of quarterbacks.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Hold on.
Did he lie about the record prediction?
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
He actually has them at like 16-1.
Hold on.
What'd you say? 8
I'm
Let me
shocked
blow
my
this up.
record was
Hold
higher
on.
Than yours.
You had them 8 and 9, but it says 10 and 7.
Well, you always give like good.
This is-
good records, or like high.
This is
high
wrong.
records.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
Yeah, this is wrong. There's some things got undone here. I think. Wait.
Well, maybe when you're adjusting other teams'
Yeah, that
schedules.
happens.
Yeah, no. This is right in here. Yeah, because all these are. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this thing got messed up. I have like the Jets at like 12 and 5 in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's wrong. I put all these in here, and I think I was just playing with stuff, so it changed. But yeah, 8 9 because it says here I have 10 and 7, so the schedule's messed up. I think I have different losses.
All right, Chargers.
What do I
now?
wait? Hold on. Sorry. What do I have in the division? I think it's the same. Yeah, 4 and 2.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Chargers.
Go
All
ahead.
right. So first division, I have them 1 and 5. In the
I have them
division.
3 and 3.
I have them 2 and 4.
2 and 4 as well.
Yeah.
Wait.
2 and
So do
4.
What'd you
just-
say? It goes in the
Just
middle
go
then, right?
2 to 4, yeah.
2 and 4. Okay. Let me get an empty thing.
Yeah. Okay, so week.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Division,
Win.
division,
The
division.
first 3
Holy
are
shit.
Yeah,
division.
3 straight division
What?
games, and
Hold on.
then
2 and 4 are we doing in the division?
yeah.
Go ahead.
So week 4 in New York against the Giants.
I
I
got
have
the
the Chargers.
I have Giants.
See the Giants again. Ty goes to home team.
That's
No, I have Chargers.
okay, good.
Chargers.
Taking the Giants.
And then at home against Washington, I have the Chargers.
I have Chargers.
I have the Commanders.
Washington.
Ty goes to Chargers.
Yep.
In Miami, I have Miami.
I have
I
the
have
Fins.
Chargers.
I got Chargers.
Okay, Miami.
Miami.
Home against Colts, I have Chargers.
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 Home against Vikings, I have Chargers.
Chargers.
Vikings.
I have the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers win. In Tennessee, I have the Titans.
Chargers.
I have
I have
Titans.
Chargers. Ty goes home team. Loss.
Home against Pittsburgh, I have the Chargers.
I have
Chargers.
I have
Steelers.
the Steelers. Ty goes to home.
In Jacksonville, I have Chargers.
I have Jacksonville.
I have Jacksonville.
Ty goes home
I
team.
have the Chargers. Ty goes home.
Home division. Home against Philly. I actually have the Chargers upsetting them.
I have Philly.
Eagles.
I have the Eagles.
That's fair.
Holy, my
You
leg
gotta
is
try and
so-
pick some upsets. Division in Dallas, I have the Cowboys.
I have Chargers.
Yeah.
I have Cowboys.
Ty home.
They're getting screwed by
At
these
home
not
against
at
Houston,
Yeah.
playoff rematch. I have the
Like,
Chargers.
so bad.
I have Chargers.
I have the Chargers winning
Chargers.
this.
And then division.
Dude, we have them so bad.
They got.
We do?
Dude,
Sounds
I'll
like
be
They
honest.
were getting
7 and 10.
Oh,
Oh, that's not terrible.
Joey, there's a world with the Chargers.
Sorry, I apologize.
Bad.
8-9, 8-9.
well,
8-9.
I know, but their schedule's like the same as the Broncos, basically.
Yeah.
It's just 3 games are different.
Yeah. The Broncos just, as I said, Broncos play to their opponents. They play good teams really tough.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they'll win a couple games they shouldn't. They'll probably lose a couple they shouldn't as well, but.
For sure. What else do we got here?
You said you had questions.
Yeah, I mean, I had the one for the preseason breakouts. I got an NBA question. I know Wyatt and Carter don't really mess with NBA. I'll start with you, Joey. I'll work around here. NBA opening night, Kevin Durant on the Houston Rockets goes to OKC. Kind of a little spit in the face there from the NBA. Durant trolling on Twitter. It's about time they won one. Well, you're the reason they didn't win one because you sold out and you choked against the Warriors. I'm a KD lover, but that's just the truth, right? Why would I start lying about shit? So he starts there. Gonna be interesting. My personal opinion, thinking about it, I think he pops off.
Like
Opening
that night?
That night.
I mean, I haven't thought that far ahead.
I know. I was just
but-
watching it on TV.
I'll be
too,
honest,
so
it's at the point. I don't think OKC fans can still hold that grudge. It's been a decade.
they're still gonna boo him.
Like they're gonna,
Oh,
that's
100%.
understandable.
You
but like
have to.
people can't. I don't think this is a
well,
big
they won a
story anymore,
championship now,
like,
so
yeah.
kind of it's like a
They're just
full
gonna-
circle
yeah,
when you like.
yeah.
No. Like Katie's one championship away from being probably a borderline top 5 player. If he had a legit championship, he's
Yeah,
probably the best scorer,
of all.
pure scorer, like talent wise. I don't
He's-
think he'd be top 10, but I think if he had a championship where he was the surefire guy and wasn't on the most stacked team ever, he would have a legit top 5 argument.
He's got the best offensive skill set I've ever watched in my life, with my own
Yes,
eyes.
I agree with that.
Because he can do everything.
He's the
and
most
7 foot.
unstoppable scorer I've seen.
Yes. So it'll be interesting to see him go there. There'll probably be a couple cupcake things trolling still.
Yeah.
And that game with the ring ceremony and leading off into the 10 p.m. game, the classic. LeBron James versus Steph Curry in LA. Luka Doncic and Jimmy Butler are there as well. But the headline is LeBron versus Curry. How many more times do we get this? We don't know. Obviously the right decision.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're looking for ratings, obviously. You put the
And
two.
LeBron Curry games haven't missed.
Oh, no.
I don't think a game's ever missed ever when they both play.
At this point, anytime we get the opportunity to watch them play against each other,
Enjoy
we should
it.
take it because, as you said, limited amount of times left for both of them in the NBA.
100%. It's just, even you're not a basketball guy, but you know these
Yeah,
are
I
two
got
of the
no
best
idea.
players ever. Probably the two best players
Two
of
best
our
players
generation.
of this generation, 100%.
It's not even close.
I'd say like LeBron's like a generation before just because he's been in the league forever. Like Curry's the best player draft. I think he was like drafted 09, but I'll say like best player of the 2010s generation, not named LeBron James.
Some people can obviously argue this is probably one of the best rivalries ever in sports. LeBron James versus Steph Curry, year after year, you see Cavaliers, Warriors. It never stopped. It's
probably the best sports rivalry we've seen in our lifetime.
For
between
sure.
two players, at least.
For sure. It's better than
Yeah.
Brady
Yeah.
Manning.
I think it helps
Yeah.
the 3 and up.
It's better than Mahomes, Allen.
Yeah.
Like, what
And
else
they're-
do we want to do?
Their records are pretty tight now because they've matched up with the Lakers too.
Yeah.
'Cause the Lakers won the play-in and the series.
Playoff series, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to be good to watch those two go at it, kick off the season, but can't focus about NBA now because NFL's coming up soon. So, time to lock in with that. Fantasy drafts are coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Giants record prediction. Don't make me forget because you
Yeah.
weren't here.
Oh yeah, I already have it pulled up.
Number.
so.
What is it?
7 and 10.
What in the division?
1 and 5.
I respect it. What do I have? What did you have?
4 and 13. They're not bad. It's just
5 and
their
12.
schedule. I can't help
I know,
I said they're gonna go 2 and 15.
Their
That's
schedule,
crazy.
their schedule.
Do you take that back or no?
I'll be honest.
Their
That may have been
schedule's
years where I like
hard,
played
though.
around with other teams because I don't remember having them that low. But
Their schedule is so
yeah, their
tough.
schedule.
Like,
their division alone. Is
and
brutal.
you know what? If I was just gonna call him DeBoer for some reason. If Dable gets fired
I'm
because
thinking the Bama
of this year,
It'll be a disgrace.
like I
They've
feel
got
like
to
it's just
They have
so
to stay with
stupid.
him throughout the dart.
They have to. He's
thing.
he's the best quarterback
Yeah.
coach for Dart to become.
That's mini Josh Allen. That's what he did.
I don't want to say that because
They
Allen's
say
so
it.
good.
Say it.
But like a version of Allen.
They allowed him to draft start. I have a hard time believing
They're
they
gonna fire
they
him. I know,
can
but they-
before they
like,
give him like a
I know,
legit
but I
chance.
keep seeing things, and
No,
it's
they'll
like,
do
oh,
it.
if they get,
So?
if they
Yes.
don't win, he's gone.
Oh, NFL teams don't care.
Maybe
They'd be ridiculous to do that.
I think that would be the
they're-
worst decision.
I
ever.
think next year there's gonna be lots of good coaches available.
I think that would be the worst. And I think
Maybe
the
John
Giants would
Gruden,
look
that
downhill.
clip goes full circle. They fire Dable and they hire John Gruden.
Wow, that'd
John
be
Gruden would
sick.
tell you go out of bounds. What are you going to do, Jackson Dart? Run that motherfucker over. That's going to do it for episode 60 of the Alec Frengos Show. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time.